Success is what everybody wants. Even people that want to fail, want to be successful in failure. Even people that want to be lazy, want to be successful in laziness. Success is what every living being wants. But sometimes most people are lost because they don't know the formula for success. There's a mathematical formula for success, but that's not what this video is about. I did that in my other video and you can find the link above. This video is the one success formula that no one teaches you, that is so powerful and so inevitable and so guaranteed that if you are obsessed with this, you achieve everything you want.
It's my East China. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist known as the mayor of thousands. The business channel where I discuss only business and you can do business directly with me, called My Ace TV, and you can check it out right here. This channel is my personal contribution channel where I'll be giving you exceptional values on business, personal finance, personal development, and life success. And I'll be doing that with a lot of fun because my one word is fun. And I always seek, teach, inspire, create, collaborate. You can just call me the contributor. Join the exceptional 5% that will watch this video to the end because you're very special people and you're rare. Welcome on board. Let's learn to grow rich together. Welcome to my daily insights into my daily quotes with my ace, where I give you a longer, deeper insight into my daily quotes for deeper secrets for your accelerated result. And today's quote says, be obsessed with your dreams because our obsessions become our possession. One of the greatest and power and shortcut and foul-proof way of getting your possession is obsession. Obsession is a human superpower that as long as you can get your obsession to transmit the emotions of that obsession into your subconscious mind, you inevitably hold that which you are looking for. Because anything that we are obsessed about to get into our subconscious, it's inevitable, it must happen. And all those affirmations, all success formulas is just to get you transmit your belief or emotions into your subconscious. So if you're obsessed, being obsessed is one way of having possessions. That there are 6 obsessions that if you do these 6 obsessions, you will not only make money, but you live the life of your dream. And the first obsession is your identity. The name you are called is not your identity. Who you are is who you choose to be. And one of the greatest links to identity is ability. So link yourself to the ability you are most obsessed about. If you're obsessed about becoming a doctor, give yourself the identity of a doctor and become obsessed with that identity. And the most classical application of this possession by obsession of identity is the classical story of the success of the famous American director Steven Spielberg. Spielberg, as a young 40-year-old, had obsessed about being a director, obsessed about making very wonderful movies that he had imagined it so long that he was lucky to be on a tour of the popular American studio. I think it was the Universal Studios, and he was so enthralled with the studio that he made sure that he found an abandoned cabin office in that facility, and he made sure leaving that day, he didn't leave with the inspection tour crew. He left with the staff and made sure he greeted the gate man while leaving, and the next day he came with a briefcase and wore his suit and went to that vacant office and started occupying it as a director, going around the studio and learning and talking to everybody. And everybody thought he was a staff there and never asked him for his ID because of how obsessed he was with the identity of a director. And when they found out he was an imposter, they asked him, can you direct? He said yes. And they gave him his first direction. I think his first movie was Jaws. And that's how he became a popular American director. So when you're obsessed with your identity and do the things congruent with that identity, you possess the possession of that identity. The second obsession is your vision. Any future you are obsessed about, that you can imprint that future
into your subconscious, it will inevitably come to pass. So if you have a vision and you are obsessed about that vision, it will come to pass. I have a vision that the solution to the housing deficit in Africa can only be indigenous by indigenous African developers. And I have a vision that I'm going to lead that mission for that vision, and you're going to see it come to pass. I have a vision to build the most educative and the most generous YouTube channel in Africa. And you're not only going to see it come to pass, but it's ultimately going to be the most educative and generous YouTube channel in the world. So that's when you're obsessed about a vision that is big enough and strong enough, you inevitably possess that vision. The third thing is action. This is where the rubber meets the road, because with all your identity and all your vision, if you do nothing, you become nothing. If you do something, you become something. If you do something big, you become something big. If you do something consistent, you become something consistent, because Albert Einstein said we are what we repeatedly do. So excellence is not an act, it's a habit. So whatever we persistently and consistently do, we become. So if you want to become something, you must be obsessed about doing that thing. If you're obsessed about acting movies, believe me, you're going to be a popular actor. If you're obsessed about wealth, like I am obsessed about financial freedom, I became financially free. I'm obsessed about creating value in Africa and being so successful in Africa that the government cannot stop you. And not only will I be that successful, but there's already a man showing such success in Aliko Dangote. With the economic downturn of the Tinubu administration, he still increased his net worth during these 2 years of economic meltdown in Nigeria. That's my obsession for action, to do the things that I know will make me financially free. The fourth obsession you should have is obsession for growth. If any day you remain the same person you were yesterday, then you are not obsessed about growth. Those of us obsessed about growth want to become a better me tomorrow than I am today. If you are the same person you are in 2024, in 2025, you are not having a new year. You are only having an old year repeated in another year. So you are not having a 2025, you are having a 2024B. So the only way you can have a new year is when you become a new person. And one of the challenges is to become a better person. So those of us obsessed about growth always grow. When I look back at how much I've grown, I'm like, wow, because of my obsession for growth. The fifth obsession that will make you rich and happy is the obsession with solution to problems. Many people are scared about problems, but problems are money if you can find a solution. So why people are niggling on the root of problem, those of us at the top, we're niggling at the fruit of the problem and harvesting the fruit. The only way you can harvest the fruit of problems is by finding the solution. We had a problem of communication. Apple was not obsessing what was causing us not to communicate well. He found the fruit of that problem of communication, and today they're a $3 trillion company. So the obsession you have about problems should be finding the solution to the problems. And guess what? Not just the solution, but profitable solutions, because that will make you rich. So Africa is laden with so much problems, and I love Africa because I'm obsessed about finding the solution to these problems that will make me mega rich. The final obsession you should have, which has been my major obsession over the past 15-20 years, is your obsession for financial freedom. We live in an economic universe that you cannot escape money. You are either working for money and serving money, or money is working for you and serving you. The obsession to have money serve me, for me to be myself, freedom to shout, hey, lele, pimpi, freedom to visit any part of the country. It is only average and poor people that go to embassies to get visas and fail. One of the funny things that I see in visa application is proof of funds. Rich people don't get to embassies and their visa applications fail. When you're financially free, you can travel to any part of the world, and sometimes you're so free, you don't need to do that on a commercial flight. You're free to do it on a private jet. You're free for your children to be homeschooled or schooled in any institution in the world. You are free because you're obsessed. So if you're obsessed about freedom, you gain freedom. So tell me in the comment below, which of these things have not been your obsession, and you didn't even know that obsession will bring your position that you start being obsessed in for you to get your obsession turned into possession? Is it your identity, your vision, your action, your growth, your solution to problems, or your financial freedom? I'd like to know your obsession in the comment section. And remember, our quote for the day says, be obsessed with your dreams because your obsession becomes your possession. And one of the obsession most people have is the obsession for business success. To see what will make you succeed in any business you do, guaranteed. Click on the link above and I'll see you on the other side.
This is super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional and I deeply love and appreciate you. Don't just watch to learn, watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and click the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.